Hey, what's going on, everybody? Another night, crowded streaming. Tonight we have the Houston legend on, also the hip hop legend, Lil Flip. Just waiting on him to join us. Had miscommunication, so we had started over, but all good. Thanks everybody that's been tuning in with us. Lil Flip should be joining us shortly, and he's going to tell us about everything that's been going on for him in his career as far as the big Sony deal. I know you guys remember Game Over, Freestyle King, tape after tape, and he has a new mixtape out, Flip Mayweather, which you can find on Crowded Streaming. Also, he has a single out, Girl Collection, so make sure you guys stream that single. And we're going to get into some things that he has going on with him. So right now we're just waiting on Lil Flip to join us. Alrighty. So yeah, Lil Flip will be joining us shortly. So, Crowded Streaming is a music streaming platform for independent artists. If you are an independent artist, make sure you download the platform at Crowded Music from your Google Play Store or your App Store. Create your artist profile so we can get you paid for streams. Share the app with all your friends and family just to increase streams. 1909, send me a DM. I'll send you the instructions on how to get your music on the platform. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll get your music on the platform and share the app with all your friends. It'll increase your streams. But yeah, we appreciate everybody that's been rocking with Crowded Music since the beginning of time. Right now, we just waiting on Lil Flip to jump on with us. He's going to tell us about his career and how things have been going for him. Amazing artist, one of the first artists to blow up out of Houston during that time when Houston was kind of on the downslide of having artists making it major. Lil Flip did make it major. 106 in Park. Yes, you can. He made it to 106 in Park. If y'all remember, Sunshine was #1 for about a couple months. So you guys definitely know who Lil Flip is. Major artist. Worldwide name, been all over the world, #1, hit after hit. So we just waiting on Lil Flip right now, and he's going to tell us about his career. All right. Okay, let's see if we can get him in here. All right, so y'all tell me in the comments what's going on with y'all music career while we waiting on Flip. Yeah, 1909. You can release your single on Crowded Streaming, and when you download the app, you need to follow other artists. So download the app, follow other artists on the app, so your timeline can have some life to it. And go on the trending page. You'll see the hottest artists on Crowded, the hottest independent artists. You'll be able to see what artist has the biggest record on Crowded, who's getting, the most streams and things like that. So y'all make sure y'all continue to share the app with your friends to increase your own personal streams. You know what I'm saying? GMBG, what's going on, man? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on in the comments. Right now we waiting on Lil Flip, Flip Mayweather, Flip Gates, y'all know him, Flipperachi, to get on with us. What's up, Kingly? What's going on? So we'll let that happen, and he's going to tell us about his music career. Freestyle King, as you guys all know, hit after hit, Game Over, Sunshine, you name it. That's what's up, man. Send me a DM. I'll send you the information with how to get your music on the platform. Do that, GMB. Yeah, do that. We'll get tapped in. So yeah, right now we are waiting on. What's up, Kingly? I know y'all out here. Y'all like, hey, keep talking. Hey, I'm waiting on the man to join us. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it can be music that's already out. Lil Flip is on, and here we go. Flip, man, thanks for tuning in with us tonight, man. We appreciate you, and thanks for having your mixtape, Flip Mayweather, on Crowded Streaming, man.
Problem, man. I'm finna
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what happened. He jumped off. Let's see. I think he jumping back on. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming right back. I don't know what happened. But if you're an independent artist, make sure you download the Crowded streaming app. If you want to get your music on Crowded, we pay independent artists for streams. So send us a DM right now, and we'll send you the instructions on how to get your music on Crowded streaming. If you are an independent artist, or if you're just a music lover, download the app right now so we can and stream your favorite artists on Crowded. We do pay independent artists for streams, so make sure you guys download the app. Right now, we're just waiting on Flip to jump back on with us. I think he had a little technical difficulty, and he'll be jumping back on with us. But remember, uh, we are a music streaming platform, so make sure you download the app.
There we go.
Yeah, we back, man. Thanks for
Yeah,
tuning in with us, man. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And thanks for having your music on the platform. You know, Crowded Streaming is based in Houston, so it's an honor to have a legend like you that your music is on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to be streaming that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
no,
So
thank you, man. I wanted to hook my earbuds up, and I had to get everybody to silence their phones and
yeah,
quiet
you had to. Yeah, yeah,
quiet the
definitely.
ambiance. But yeah, now we talking through my earbuds, so we good. I can hear you.
So where you want to get started at, man? You want to take them all the way back, or you want to bring them right in the Flip Mayweather album?
It don't matter, man. This what I do. I mean, however, you know what I mean.
So just for just I will we'll get to it quickly though. I know you started out as the freestyle king in Houston. Can you just go back and tell us what that was like?
Man, see, my rap career, man, and my
Yeah,
music career is like forever.
right,
Like like if you're born in my family, you're doing music. So a lot of artists, they started doing music when they got, 15,
right,
18, 20. Some people didn't make it till they was 40.
right.
To each his own. Me, I've been in studios all my life. So I come from battling. I come from rapping on other people's beats. I come from being in the studio. I come from winning freestyle championships, talent shows, performing at family reunions, performing at churches. I play the piano, I play the drums, I rap, I sing, I direct videos, I edit, I do Pro Tools. You know what I mean? I'm a music
Yeah.
machine.
Oh,
The whole studio, the whole nine. So I mean, I just was doing what I do. I started off doing music for God, you know what I mean? Singing in the church, rapping, doing Christian rap as well.
right,
But I was always in the streets as well, so I always had
right.
the fine line to infuse. Like if you listen to my music, my shit is teaching people. Like I don't be rapping
That
about just, hey, let's ball. Like I got records called I Should Have Listened.
I should have listened. Yeah,
What I've been through, it's a fact. Single mother, ghetto mind state. A lot of times the radio, they grasp the club records and the stuff
right.
that's go. You know what I mean? But 80% of my albums are about real life. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And so, yeah, the Freestyle King stuff, man, I always been freestyling, man. And Screw crowned me the Freestyle King. And
yeah,
I've been won championships, freestyle plaques,
yeah,
champions, like just different awards, like trophies and all that. Like I would
yeah,
always win.
Yeah, just for people my age, you know, back man when the whole freestyle thing was going on, boy, that was like our era of music right there. You know what I'm saying? So I touched on that a little bit, but um, man, you just told us a lot. A lot of us didn't know you did all the producing, rapping, singing. I mean, we just learned a lot about you in 2 minutes, man. I appreciate that. But get into Flip Mayweather because I mean, your album is it like a each because it was Flip Gates. But I guess you got more money now, so it's Flip Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I got a whole bunch of different aliases. You know what I
Right.
mean? The Freestyle King, the Leprechaun, Mr. Papados, Mr. Exotic Pod, Mr. Like a Pimp.
Yeah.
You know, Bartholomew Jackson, the Conehead, Swisher Sweet Simpson, man, Homer Pimpson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Greg Popovich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got a whole bunch of
Right.
aliases, and Flip Mayweather was one of my aliases that I ain't really been using. And so when this whole thing came up about who the
Right.
freestyle king, because you know when the pandemic happened, you know it was about COVID-19, then it was about the Tiger King, then it was about who's the real freestyle king, and so eight
Right.
days in a row I freestyled on the screen, and
Right.
just to show them what my work here like, and so you know Zero, we got Kings of the South, so Zero just dropped Muhammad Ali. We were supposed to put out Kings of the South Part 2 last year, but we didn't. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna do a mixtape on original beats because my last album is The Leprechaun 2. Like I'm not doing no more solo albums. So like Flip Mayweather is a mixtape, but it's on all original beats. So I actually put that out just to fill the void until me and Ro album drop. And knowing that I had to compete with Muhammad Ali project, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, he got Muhammad Ali, I got Flip Mayweather, and when me and
Right.
his album come out, everybody go see why it goes together. So you know,
Right.
but yeah, it's
Right.
crazy, man. I linked up with DJ EXO. He go by EXO now. We
Yeah.
been supposed to work, and we got 5 records in. He on 3 of the hooks. He sung 3 hooks. But yeah, that shit crazy. And then I got my homie Jay Bird on there, you know, from New Jersey. He Haitian, so ain't number
Yeah.
2 features on that thing. And then
Yeah.
I
I
got
like.
Teddy Long. Last but not least, I
Okay.
can't forget this. I just thought about it. And then Hall of Fame, WWE legend Teddy Long. I had him hosted. So
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
live. Can't wait till the people get that. But I do know, yeah, you got this single out, Girl Collection. So I kind of like how you played that in together. Like that was awesome right there. But I know you do some things outside of music. The video game. Didn't you have a
Yeah,
video game? What's going on with that?
we got H Town Fight Minis out. I got a game out called Lil Flip Saves Christmas. That's out. I got a couple
Yeah.
more games I'm working on. And currently, right now, I'm working on my movie King Life and a soundtrack as well. So I just got back from Phoenix out there working on that, getting
Who do
live
you,
instrumentation, man. We got live bands, live guitars, live flutes, live. My movie soundtrack gonna be crazy. But what you was gonna say?
yeah. No, who do you want if you had to pick an actor to play you? Who do you want to play you in your
Um,
movie?
I think, well, in my movie about my life, I already know who's gonna play me, but that
Oh,
movie ain't coming out for a couple more years, so I can't give that away.
right,
But
right. Okay, I
in King
understand.
Life, I play myself in King Life. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. My movie about my life. I got 3 movies. Well, I got 2 movies. Well, it's gonna be 4 movies that's gonna drop before the movie about my life. But
Right.
right now, um, King Life, the movie and soundtrack, that's what I'm working on. I can't say the name of the next movie, but I can say the name of the movie that's about my life, and it's called Underground Legend.
Right, right.
Yeah,
What was it like when Game Over hit the big deal and because Houston was already on the map back then, but you put Houston back on the map with that record. Like that was the first time we started seeing H Town Houston rappers on 106 and Park and BET and
right.
MTV. Like our generation hadn't seen that. The older generation had seen Ghetto Boys, but you put Houston on your back like that. So what was that like to just revive music in Houston on a major platform?
Man, I feel like this, man. when you program to do something, you
Yeah.
just do it. You know what I mean? Like, but the feeling, like, I've always heard stories, and like Jay Prince, he's my mentor. You know what I mean? I got a
Right.
few mentors that I learned a lot of stuff from. And so him being like one of my first mentors, you know what I'm saying, outside of my dad, um, he used to tell me like stories on how the ghetto boys back in the days, they would go do concerts and how they would go to the East Coast and how they would be like, man, we don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot of resistance to that kind of music, and it took a lot of, networking and just, how you got to keep on
Right.
fighting for a person to respect it. And but I heard a lot of those stories about how the forefathers came before us and what they went through and all that. So I pretty much learned. So, after the Rap a Lot movement, you know what I'm saying, came, because that's what started it for me, Rap a Lot, the Screw Up
Yeah.
Clip. And I always felt like I had to represent H-Town. And I always felt like, a lot of times people down south, we don't get respected as lyricists, you know what I mean? They think all we rap about is candy paint,
Yeah.
popping trunks. They don't think it's nobody that could really get on the track with somebody and hold their own. So every time I'm
Right.
rapping, in my mind, I feel like I'm doing this shit for H-Town, just to show them like, hey man, there's some people out here that's really gonna give it. So when I did get my deal, before Game Over even hit, you know what I'm saying? Because I had The Way We Ball,
Yeah.
Underground Legend, that came out before Game Over. So I said, I'm going to New York. Whoever y'all think or say is hot number one, I'm finna rap with them. So I'm in New York. I'm rapping on the 50 Cent mixtapes. I'm on Cameron mixtapes. We had a whole mixtape together. I'm doing records with Jim Jones, K Slade, DJ Clue, my homie
Yeah.
Graf, my homie Gravy. I put him, like, I'm talking about everybody. Okay, the Heat Makers. I'm on Heat Makers beat. Like you show me who. And every record, you know what I'm saying, that I rapped on, Certified Gangsters remix, you know what I'm saying, with Jim Jones again. But hey man, I made sure
Yeah.
I represent for Houston, you know what I'm saying? And I made sure that they respected us. And when Game Over came, man, like in my mind, even the way, like on the last verse, like I was in some battle rap mode. Like I got that hot shit, that thug like Pac shit, that
Yeah.
get high shit, that be like I was spitting that third verse, like, okay, what would a New York person like? What can I say to make a New York person be like, okay, yeah, that down south country nigga got some. You know what I mean? No, like, so that was
Nah,
my
yeah.
goal.
That.
Yeah, that was my goal. And then my
Yeah.
other
That was
goal
like.
was the way it started. I started off cursing because I didn't want to rap on that beat. So that's why Game Over come on. Oh shit, y'all done fucked up and let me in this bitch because I didn't want to do it. And I figured if I cursed at the very beginning, it wouldn't make it to radio because it'd have been bleep, 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 bleep. And we ain't playing it, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
it's all
mean,
good.
it was now was Game Over the big was it The Way We Ball, Sunshine? Which one would you say is your biggest hit to this day?
Hands down, Sunshine. Yeah, you go in with the ladies.
Yeah. I 106 and Park.
99.9.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing was number one on 106 and Park for weeks, man.
it got
I
retired.
remember the
I got
whole the whole state of Texas.
two
It
videos
was you
retired on
said what?
106. Sunshine and
Oh yeah, that's
Game Over
major.
and Like a Pimp, I think. Yeah, I had three videos. I think Riding Spinders too. I think I had
Yeah,
four videos retired on 106 and Park. Yeah,
yeah, I forgot. And it's with 3 6 Mafia.
correct.
Yeah, so you man, it's just it's so many ways I want to go with this because you've done so much in the industry. But tell me a little bit because about exotic pop, just for people who don't know. Like you don't just do music, but you also a businessman. Because I want them to respect the Flip Mayweather. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Hey man, say man, let me show you. Let me show you how we living, man. We exotic pop refrigerator in the
Yeah,
house, man. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Leprechaun
But
shit,
but this isn't your
And I
yeah
represent my hood. I represent my hood in my highs, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I'm at, I rep a body. But yeah, but as far as exotic pop go, that's that leprechaun soda, man. Yeah. Red cream. It don't come out to March. I just had to pop my Flip Mayweather shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
company, man, that I partnered up with, my homie Charleston. Man, he out of all the people that I done business with, he one of the most solid people, and kept it real. Because most companies, they'll just come out and try to throw some crumbs at you and be like, "Hey, post this, blah blah blah." But you know, he approached me real. I approached him real, and told him, "Hey, man, I want to be an owner." You know what I mean? Because when I associate my name with brands, I promote it everywhere you go, or everywhere you see me go, you go
yeah,
see it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. You got a huge platform too, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and together. So when you say Flip got exotic pop, everybody in Texas going to get a bottle of that. So you know what I'm saying. It's only right they treat you right.
And the
But
crazy part, I didn't let a lot of people know I owned it until later, because sometimes you gotta not put your name on businesses, because everybody that say they go support you, they don't support you. So you know what I mean. So I didn't
yeah,
let
tell
people
them
know until like 2 years later that. So
wow, you 2 years? That's crazy. But hey, you just said something that a lot of independent artists need to hear. This is Lil Flip the legend saying he kept a secret because people wouldn't support it. So if you're an independent artist and you saying people don't support you, you heard this man just say he kept a secret for 2 years. So keep working on your craft, people.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, man, because everybody that your partner go buy Gucci before he'll buy your T-shirt, but your real partner, he go buy your
hey,
shit. So right now, everybody that do music
yeah.
that's watching this, or they got a clothing line, if somebody call themselves your family or your partner, pick up their phone right now, and you do music. If they ain't got your shit in their playlist, they might not be your partner.
I
I'm just
got
saying.
one. No, I got one I use. So crowded streaming is free for artists to listen to artist music on here. It's no subscription. We pay artists for their streams. So if you don't have an app downloaded and you're not streaming your homeboy music or somebody you support music, so we can send them a check, they not your friend, man. I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? If somebody you know do music and you not streaming it, then you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna keep saying the freestyle king. That's just legendary, man. That's just you know what I'm saying? That's just legendary in Houston. So I heard you say you wasn't making any more solo albums. What's next for you?
Man, I partnered up with this company, shells.com.
Yeah,
I stay ahead of the curve. And
right.
this app right here, man, it turns your phone into a desktop iCloud computer. You know how it's certain things you want to do on your phone you can't do. 'Cause it'll
Yeah.
tell you go to a desktop, but this shit speed up your phone, turn your phone to a computer, iCloud computer, and you can edit videos on it. So it's crazy, man. I'm always looking for the new next thing that makes sense that could really help people. And shells.com, man, the app crazy. And we got
Yeah.
some big news, bro, that's about to drop, man, any day now.
So we can't
Whew.
you can't tell us yet,
I,
huh?
I, I can't even give a hint. I signed a
Oh,
confidentiality agreement.
oh, hey, well
But
hopefully get you back on when you do, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to share that. Is it safe to say that I know you got the video games too? So is it safe to say that Flip may be moving into the tech world soon?
man, this is my third tech deal. I've been in it for a minute. I had did a couple app deals with a Flips app. We did that, and then I did a partnership with Langbridge app. You know, that shit
Yeah.
got announced like 8 years ago, and people saw how much money that shit was worth, and then my phone started blowing up. It was crazy. It'd be so funny, but people see them M's next to the name, and then they come back. They be, hey man, but yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but you
whew,
rapped about that in your songs too, about, you know, money and friends and all of that. Anybody that's been rocking with you already know you've been telling that story. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I'm ready for everybody to get into this Flip Mayweather album or mixtape so we can, you know, see what we gonna learn from this. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So if you on here, make sure you streaming Flip Mayweather on all platforms. Make sure you streaming Girl Collection. You know what I'm saying? So you were the first rapper I seen actually go to shows and throw money back. Yeah,
oh yeah,
I remember the lyric. I remember the lyric, but I actually remember being at a Lil Flip concert and it happened, and everybody went crazy. Like, was it just like you was like, "Hey, I'm gonna live my raps," or you just was that different from all the rest of rappers, where you was like, "I'm gonna do something real different. I throw money at my shows. I can do that."
man. I just believe in entertaining and the wow factor. Like I said, I
Right.
come from a family of entertainers. You know what I'm saying? My aunt Terry Ellis, she sing with En Vogue. You know, Charlie Wilson, we related to him. So like in, performing and directing and all of that, like I'm hands on with performing and having
Right.
props and stage shows and, you know, entertainment, man. And I feel like if a person do a verse and they don't say nothing to make you be like, oh, rewind that shit, they didn't do their job. I feel like
Yeah.
if you go to a concert and somebody perform and you're not like, wow, then they ain't do their job, right? So I don't know. I just when everybody else going left and right, man, I'm going straight. So, throwing
Yeah.
money. And but what started happening when I started seeing people fighting and getting stampeded and
Yeah. You had to cut
trampled.
it out.
Yeah, I stopped because we ain't gonna,
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen it. Nobody got trampled, but the crowd just went crazy. This boy throwing money at his shows.
and
So
then
it was just,
and then after that, I started throwing throwback jerseys. Yeah, like 300, 400, 500, $800 jerseys, like every night though. Go buy them, throw them. Like it's when I went to Amsterdam in Germany. Right now on YouTube, me and Big Shasta, around the
yeah.
world in one day. That's what the DVD called.
When
Yeah,
when
we out
what
every day. I'm throwing a jersey. I don't know
what is the crowd like
what you
from
say.
the crowd to the overseas crowd? What's the difference?
Um, Hands down, man. Like they appreciate music way, way more than people appreciate music over here. Like,
Yeah,
like I don't know, like the way they look at us Americans, man, and then just seeing the way they live, the living conditions compared to America. Like, bro, we got it great over here. A lot of people take America for granted. You know what I'm saying? Some people overseas getting charged like 150, $200 for just a regular pair of Air Force Ones that we pay like $60.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people over there smoke spliffs. They mix their weed with tobacco. They're like, yeah, we gotta save money. Like this is how we do it. Like so it's different cultures you learn. You know what I'm saying? But over there, bro, they appreciate that shit like on a whole nother level. Like they make you really feel like whatever your celebrity, the star that you really are, they make you really feel like that. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate us like on a whole different level. Like I love it.
yeah. So I wanted to ask you this, man. They got this new thing out, Versus, where all the legends going on. Who would you like to go against if you had to pick somebody?
Everybody asks me this. Like I'm Flip Mayweather. I don't, you line them up in front of me, I knock them out. But
I feel,
like I tell everybody, like I know somebody getting paid off of this. So if I'm gonna
yeah,
sit there and actually do it, you know what I'm saying? Like my time, I'm gonna
it's got
need I'm gonna need a million or two or three, something like that. You know what I'm saying? For my
yeah,
time, you know what I'm saying? But doing verses is it's a kind of tricky thing with certain people because certain things is based on how big commercial records got. Some people feel like, oh, if somebody has more commercial hits, then they have no chance. But
yeah,
I got records that people might not know on the East Coast that if you play in a club down south, that's crazy. See, my career is different from a lot of people. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? I'm on
definitely.
screw tapes. I got screw tape freestyles of the classics. I got freestyles of the classic on Swisher House. It's just crazy. Even my
I
collaborations.
like to see it with somebody from Texas. That for me, that would be compatible. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. But I don't want to get in the name dropping and all of that. But
Right.
if I saw it, I'd like to see it with somebody from Texas because, man, being from Texas and loving Texas music, I honestly feel like we don't need to compete with the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Or any other coast. I appreciate all you pioneers for going out and putting us on the map. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
doing,
Exactly.
but I don't see them conforming to what we do down here. So this is what we listen to. You know what I'm saying? And this our style. And I'm glad that we just had people putting on for Texas. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Right.
gotta put on to what where you gonna win at home. That's what we wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? Up north, that's what they want to hear. But you know what I'm saying? You show versatility by going around and getting on all their music and competing with them, musically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's in itself. But me personally, I'm with the Texas sound. I love the H-Town sound, the Texas sound, and all of that, man. I don't want our sound to start going East Coast or New York. And no disrespect to the other coast, but they not changing their sound for us. So
This the thing about it. Almost everybody using screw music, screwing hooks, screwing their albums. 21 Savage and Metro Boomin, they just put out a record, you know what I'm saying? Where they got OG Run C to chop it up, you know what I mean, and slow it down, slopped up, not chopped up, chopped up, not slopped up. Like,
yeah,
so it's people that screwing stuff. Marchik Bird, Marchik,
yeah,
you know what I mean? What up, Crisco? My guy Crisco in here, man.
it's
You know what I'm
good to
saying? He got his own shit. Just say no to Sco, man.
yeah, it's good to see the legend of DJ Screw still living on in 2021. Because it was so legendary here in Texas. I see it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, to have one of the SUC, you know what I'm saying, screwed up click freestyle kings on our platform, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's an honor for us and we appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? But you said the I understand you got a podcast too. So tell us about that. I just want everybody to see the type of businessman you are. So when they hear the
Right.
flip around Mayweather, Flip Gapes. I want them to respect it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to
Correct.
respect it. That's why I'm bringing up the podcast. And I want these other independent artists to know, stop just doing one thing, man. This man got multiple irons on the fire. So I'm sorry, I'm going to shut up. Go ahead and tell us about the podcast.
Man, I was supposed to do a podcast like 8 years ago. Um, and I just kept putting it off, you know what I mean? But I still was aware of the Rogan and the Joe Buddens and just all these different people that was doing it, you know what I'm saying? But Howard Stearns, shock jocks, just so I was mindful of the people, Dream Champs, people that are in that space, but I never really did it. And the pandemic came, and I just kind of pretty much was like, all right, well, we ain't doing no more shows. All right, what other idea that I have that I've been putting off can I do? So then I started working on my movie soundtracks, finished them up. Me and Zero, we finished up Kings of the South. Started doing my podcast. Went to Miami. We got footage with Mayweather. We got footage with everybody down Super Bowl. Le'Veon Bell. We interviewed Fab, Mr. Fab from the Bay, Jay
Yeah.
Diggs, Gil Green. I think my earbuds about to die. Hold on, let me just put them in here so they don't be going in and out. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So pretty much, we interviewed a lot of people, and then we came back and we just started going in. You know what I'm saying? We got the DOC, King Crooked. We interviewed Slim Thug, Kiki's, Zero, Chingo Bling, Teddy Long, DeRoe, DSR, Tum Tum. Um, who else we got? Man, we got Erica Banks. We got Carl Crawford, EXO, Bun B, Propane. Who else we interviewed? K Reno, Lil O. I'm talking about, man, rest in peace to Sauce Pack, man. We got Sauce Pack on there, bro. Man, rest in peace to him, man. DJ E-Sub, we interviewed him. Mike the Truth Jackson, the guy who do the MMA, who knocked out CM Punk.
Yeah.
Somebody else Selena brother, AB Quintanilla. Who you say? We got Mike Watts. Man, we got a plethora of people, man, and it's
Yeah.
only better. Like season 2 go be even crazier, man. But all I knew 8 years ago is I wanted to have a podcast, and I wanted it to be where you spin the wheel.
Right.
That's it right now. And so, like, I just wanted people to just be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy here, man, is on his other shit. Like he's thinking outside the box. And the podcast, bro, it's dope. Oh, Steve Francis, nigga, Devin the Dude. We can't forget the episode #1. I said we got to start it off with a Houston person, man. And it was Devin the Dude, man. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
kicked it out. Then we got Steve Francis to come on now. We got Peso. Yeah, Peso on there. You know, I'm just thinking of all the names. But we basically, man, spin the wheel. Oh, we got Killer Kylie on. We can't forget. Ooh, but we Scooby the Good Boys, all these names popping up. A comedian Billy Sorrell, Jeff Shelley. Man, we've been going in, bro.
Well,
So, but we just been having fun, man. I feel like sometimes, a lot of times when people doing interviews, a lot of times the people that be asking them like interrogation questions and they be looking for clickbait and
yeah,
like on my show, you know, even if a person is known for some crazy shit. Oh yeah, what's my guy Nico London from Love and Hip Hop? We interviewed him.
yeah,
And Lordy B, she does comedy. She remake all Cardi B stuff.
that's funny.
We just be on that bitch having fun, man, chopping it up, spinning the wheel, taking shots, saluting people for what they did, and just exposing people to some talent that I think the world should know about, or you know, at least be updated. Oh yeah, we interviewed who? Mike Jones. We interviewed him too.
Oh
Yeah,
man, we that out.
White. We got Lil White
Who?
too. Lil White, he used to rap with 3 6 Mafia, and
Yeah,
we got
yeah,
from P Valley, the show. Yeah,
yeah.
who?
They,
Yeah,
they come. Is that coming out or is it already out?
which Tyler Lepley is out. Um,
Okay.
we're getting ready to drop Zero Part 2 of Zero. We dropped Part 1 on his birthday. Part 2 about to drop tomorrow. Then we got Spice One interview go drop, and then we go drop Selena Brother A.B. Quintanilla.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna ask you this, and all your real fans know about this. Every year on your birthday, you drop a mixtape. Is that something that's still gonna happen in 2021?
Nope.
You done with that?
Yeah, I stopped doing that like I think like 3 years ago.
Okay, you retired the birthday
Yeah,
mixtape.
and it was like it was fun, man, but man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta focus on like me rapping, that shit is like that's like 1% of my brain, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that movie Limitless, like that pill, you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
like I gave enough free material out. I gave a lot of mixtapes out. That's why my name is like it is, because I was the artist that was like, okay, if I'm sitting here with 100 CDs or albums next to somebody else, and if these people are, we just so happen to be in a town where people ain't buying nothing, instead of me being like, all right, I'm gonna take all these CDs home. Nah, fuck it. We go give them away
Right.
because hey, all these people are here. I'm not gonna have the opportunity to have all these people in the room, and y'all don't leave with none of my music because ain't nobody spending no money or ain't nobody got no money. Fuck it, we
Right.
go give all these hoes away. Fuck it, we just take the L because it's really not an L because I did that everywhere around the world, giving stuff to people in the drive-thru. I still press up hard copies to this day, so I'm giving away CDs to everybody. Motherfuckers never, you know, people. I'm one of the most, you know, slept on, underrated, hated on artists. People assume they know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
but understood how they treat me around the world, you would realize that we're not stressing for nothing. In Texas,
Right.
I wanted to leave Texas. I'm still able to make $1 million out of Texas every
Yeah.
month.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I mean? But I go everywhere. I don't just do things in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm connected with kings, princes, all that, sheiks, and just different people that are powerful people that these people pay me top dollar just to come perform one record for their fucking son. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm with real powerful people. So, you know,
Right.
through these years, me doing great business and being humble and fucking with the underdog, you know, where as everybody else, oh yeah, I'm platinum. I ain't doing no record with you. I never had that attitude. Even when I was on a major label, I
Right.
didn't give a fuck. When you anybody listening, when you sign a deal with a major label, like you're supposed to get like clearances and all these, you know, like, hey man, I did a record with this guy. Let's clear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck all that. We ain't doing that. I'm doing it.
But
Y'all got my money being outrageous. So I did records with whoever, and guess what? If they trip with you, guess what, man? I'm gonna sign off saying, hey man, we did that record before I got the deal. You feel what I'm saying? So that was my like, oh, I did that before the deal. I never said years in my verses. You know how some rappers every time they rap and they want to talk about, if you don't put no year in your verse, nigga can't. Only way you can tell if it's old by the voice, because you know our voices get better and you know deeper.
yeah.
But for the most part, I know how to rap in certain tones to make some shit sound like so. So
Right.
with me, I always wanted to keep on helping the people who I was helping. I never wanted to be a person to go platinum and be like, I'm platinum now. I'm only fucking with people that are platinum now. So fuck everybody who's beneath me, which I don't look at beneath me. You know what I mean? So I'm one of the motherfuckers. Hey, okay, I'm platinum. I'm this, I'm that. All right, shit, maybe I can help uplift you. You know what I'm saying as well. And when you helping somebody, hell, sometimes they helping you too.
Right.
I'm exposing you to my fan base and you exposing me to yours. It don't matter if your fan base is one person, 2,000, whatever, it don't matter. That's one more person that fuck with me. And that one person might book me for a show. So that one person might turn into $4,000. You know what I'm saying? Go there, do a little two-third, little set.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And it just keeps growing and growing. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely
Mm-hmm.
put you. I don't start nothing, so I ain't gonna say. But out of Houston artists, you are definitely one of the most successful artists out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the reason why I'm not gonna say D because I don't want to get no inboxes of somebody wanting to compete with you. We just gonna give your flowers while you here and say, "Hey, man, Flip did that." You know what I'm saying? But but man, that's amazing. I think you got an amazing story. Everybody, make sure you get an exotic pop. Make sure you streaming Flip Mayweather on all platforms. Make sure you especially streaming it on crowded streaming. We appreciate you having your music on there. Man, I know you're a busy man. I appreciate you jumping on with us. Before we get out of here, anybody you want to shout out?
Ah, man, just shout out to all the fans, man. And everybody that supported me through the years. And, rest in peace to my mom, Mary Weston, and my grandpa, Robert Harris. But yeah, shout out to the fans, man. Shout out to AJ, and Derek hooking this stuff up. And
Yeah, shout out Derek, man, and AJ. You know what I'm saying? And one time for anybody on here, Crowded is a music streaming platform for independent artists. If you're an independent artist, get your music on our platform. We pay artists for streams. So download the app. If you need some help, DM us right now and we'll tell you how to get your music on the platform. Anything else you want to say, Flip?
nah, man, just pretty much thank you, man. And to the fans, man, appreciate the support. Check out or stream it, buy it, whatever you do, man. You know what I'm saying? But check out that Flip Mayweather, man. I actually got a chance to go in the zone. And my favorite record now, Girl Collection, featuring EXO,
Yeah.
Flashy Lifestyle, and then I got a record called Flex Mode.
You want to tell us about Flex Mode? I mean, I can go all night. I know you had a schedule, so whenever you're ready, you just let me know.
Yeah, I got like 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes. I'm cool.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, tell us about Flex. So tell us about all that, man. We want to hear.
Yeah. Flex Mode, man. Man, EXO, man. He threw on some of them beats, man. And EXO, that dude crazy, man. That dude about to really, really blow. Like he crazy with the beats, like the professionalism, like hearing him and then getting actually to see him work, put his shit together.
Yeah.
Good job, Amir. My guitarist in here named Amir. He can't be still right now. Like 9 times since I did the interview, he just kicked his cup, So I always have to, what I'm saying, just let him know.
Good
So
job.
make some here, y'all. Thank you. Hey, I'm gonna make my guitarist famous. You know what I'm saying? The more money he make, the more money I make. So if y'all need a guitar person that can, if he playing the guitar, he'll sit still. Yeah. But anyway, make some noise for me again for kicking it up. Yeah. But Flex Mode is crazy as fuck though, bro. Like I like nigga, when that beat came on, I started like mumbling to myself. I had to flex on these niggas. So long story medium, man. When I did that, it just created some shit. Now, hey, make some noise for Pillar for still in the green. Exotic Pop sold out the refrigerator. Hey, he just got one out the freeze like I wouldn't go see him in them big ass, loud ass red stop sign pants, nigga. He thought he was finna sneak by. Look, nigga, went in there. You thought because I was doing an interview that I wasn't paying attention. $6 cash at me. You know my cash app. Hey, I gotta make the money. Anyway, man. But Flex Mode is crazy. And then he played a beat called Flashy Lifestyle. And when that motherfucker came on, I was like, he played it and then he skipped it. I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. Make some noise for Vaughn in the building. His phone went out. Make some noise for Vaughn. Please. I'm doing the end, man. God, he did. This comedy, man. Everybody laughing. But now that's how I be on my podcast. I just wanted to give them a little glimpse of how I get to be me and I give a fuck about politics and all that. We just have fun, man. If you ain't having fun and funds, I don't want to be around you. So when he played Flashy Lights, that bitch came on. I'm like, man, I gotta do that. And it's like me paying homage to Michael Watts. You know, they had that record, Big Ball and Shot Caller. Make some noise for Trey for making the noise in the building. Make some noise. I don't know what he did over there, but it was a noise. So hey, so I'm Flip Mayweather, man. You know what I'm saying? Get Flip Mayweather, check it out, bro. And I want to thank you, man, in real life, man, for having me on the motherfucking show, man. All the A-Shine me. Thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate it, y'all. We signing off. Download the app, stream Flip Mayweather, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in for us. Until next time, we'll see y'all again.
Get it. Bling, bling.